glad you joined in.
Should we do a run through? Am I able to share screen? Should I check it?
Yeah, you can quickly just I've given you rights to share screen.
Yeah.
Fatima and Lucy, just pretend you're not here.
Oh, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Actually, you know what you can do? You can grab a sheet of paper and pen in the meantime.
All of y'all need
Yeah. So you
to
can
have
just
paper
very
and
quickly
pencil.
grab.
Yeah, so it's fine, no?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me see if it changes. Oh yeah, it's changing.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just going, we have another 10 minutes left. So we can just kind of chill till then. If
Yeah, so I
I'm
will
just
just
going to start.
put everything off and let everybody enter
Yeah,
as a
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. Okay.
okay. So,
All
okay,
right.
so yeah.
So
Get
we're going to start in about 10 minutes, Lucy and Fatima. So if you want to grab yourself some water or a cup of tea,
Yeah.
you can do
Yes,
that.
that would
And
be nice. Yeah.
yeah, we're
Some
putting off our
water and
videos.
tea and putting off our videos and keep paper and pencil ready. Paper and pen or pencil or whatever.
And don't forget to come back.
Yeah, that's most important.
Yeah.
And how come I don't see Fatima? Is she there? Okay. She must be there
She's
somewhere.
here. She's here, but she's put her video off.
Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. Okay, we see you guys shortly.
Okay, we'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
sure.
Bye-bye.
We never talked about it, but I hear the blame was mine. And I called you up to say I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to waste your time. 'Cause I love you, but I can't take anymore. There's a look I can't describe in your eyes. If we could try
all come in. Hi, Merle, Veridiana. Lovely to have you join us.
Hello. Hi.
Very well, very well. We're just waiting for everybody else to join us. So I'm going to quickly ask you to grab a sheet of paper and a pen in case you don't have one handy.
Surely.
And then just
Surely.
listen to the music till we get started. Okay?
Yeah.
Hi, Merle. Lovely to see you.
I will.
Take anymore. There's a look I can't describe in your eyes. If we could try like we tried before, would you keep on telling me those lies? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? There seemed no way to make up, 'cause it seemed your mind was set. When the way you looked, it told me it's a look I know I'll never forget. You could have come over to my side.
Hi. Okay, what I'm going to ask everyone to do while we wait for everybody to join us is to just go onto the WhatsApp group on conversations and say, I remembered and I am in. Okay? I remembered and I'm in.
Through all of my life, spite of all the pain, you know people are funny sometimes. They just can't wait to get hurt again. Tell me, do you remember?
Then how you come back to Baru?
The things you won't recall, the feelings we'll never find. It's taken so long to see.
Hi, Jen. Lovely to see you. Hi, Jean. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, Miss Yvette. So lovely to have you here. We're just going to give it another minute or two before we get started. But so lovely to have you all. I think you all are unmuted. If you like, you can unmute yourself.
Do you remember? Tell me, do you remember? Tell me now, tell me now.
I think it's safe to say that all of you definitely remembered about today. Hi, Dipali. Dr. Dipali is also here with us. Thank you for joining us today. So, everyone, a big hi, a big warm hello to all of you. So happy that you could make it. Most importantly, so happy that you remembered to make it. Okay, on that note, I think we can get started. First of all, I would like to say a very warm welcome to Lucy. I think, Lucy, this is your first time for one of our events.
Yes, it's just that the timing, the India time doesn't suit us. It is 2 o'clock in the morning or 12 in the night
Oh,
or so. So I can't join any of the invites that you send. This is the
oh,
first
that's
time that it is
that.
at a reasonable time for us in
What part?
Australia.
Where are you based, Lucy?
In Australia, I am in Perth.
Oh, you're in Perth. Okay. But most of our events actually are at this time.
But the time we are, this is Western Australia, not Sydney.
Okay.
That is Eastern time. That is 2.5 hours ahead of us.
I
So
see.
we are Australian, Western Australia time.
Okay. Okay. Well, we are so happy that you joined us, and
Thank you.
we hope to see you a
Happy to
lot
be here.
more. We
I'll
also
try.
have, yes, we also have someone very special. She was a teacher of mine in school, of mine and Dipali's actually. She's put her video off, but it's Miss Yvette. I normally don't call anyone by, I don't say Miss or I don't say Auntie, just so that we all are the same age. But I have to call her Miss. I can't call her by her name. So, Miss Yvette, this is also your first event, I believe, and we are so happy to have you here. I think you're on mute. You'll have to unmute your mic.
Yeah, Maria, I'm delighted to be here. Thank you very much for your lovely welcome.
Oh, we're so happy that you could be here. And we hope to see you a lot more.
Yes, I hope so too.
And then, of course, we have all our lovely amigos whose faces always brighten up our screens. Viridiana, Jen, Merle, of course, Fatima and Jane. We have two Fatimas here. And we have someone very, very special who's so dear to us and who is the life of all our sessions, Dr. Odette, who has been so sweet to do this for us despite her crazy hectic schedule. She's really made time for us. So I think we should all give her a big hand, blow her some kisses, send her some hearts. Thank you so much, Dr. Dev.
Right
And I
back
also
at
want
you
to,
all, yeah.
yeah. And I also want to thank Dr. Dipali, who has made it today, despite again it being very hectic for her. She's had a really busy last few days, but she's here with us. So again, give her a big hand, blow some kisses,
Thank
send her
you.
some
Thank you.
hearts.
Thank you.
Lovely. Okay. On that note, before we get started and before I hand it over to Dr. Odette, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, just tell me if you can see my screen. Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to play something for you actually before we do anything else. Okay. Can you all see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So basically, I mean, I'm sure all of you are very particular about your exercises, right? Everyone
Yeah.
knows the importance of, staying physically fit, staying mentally fit, and all of that. But how many of you actually exercise your minds? And I'm not talking about in a fun way this time. I'm not talking about actually doing games and playing Sudoku, which is extremely, extremely important. But how many of you actually do mind exercises? Can we see a show of hands if there's anyone who does?
I do, but not always.
Very good, very good. Give her a hand. Excellent. What about you, Jane?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we can tell that you do just looking at you, and that's why you're so sharp even at this
Yeah.
age. Give her a big hand, everyone. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, now for those who don't, that's perfectly fine. We're going to have a little bit of fun and we're going to do these exercises, which you're going to really enjoy. Okay, and I'm going to share this video with you. And over this month, I'm going to share a lot of videos on our Facebook group. Please go in there and please exercise those brains, let them grow some muscles so that our memory can be strengthened and our brains can become sharp as ever. So when Dr. Odette does another session with us, we are all going to be on top of our game. Okay, so here we go. All right. And if each of you can just follow what she does, Yola, let's start. Okay.
Can't hear.
No sound.
Volume. Can't hear.
Oh, can you not hear?
No,
No.
no
No,
sound.
we can't.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 1 second. Now you all should be able to hear.
Rashmi. Today we're going to do some brain-based exercises. Now we always work on our body, we work on our mind, but it's really fun to work on your brain, and it'll be really fun to see if you're able to get these exercises when you try it at the first go. Now remember that the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body, and the left side of your brain controls the right side of your body. So we are going to do exercises to confuse your brain a little bit, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so just 3 exercises today. The first one, we'll start with the eyes. So start to move your eyes very slowly from side to side. So move your eyes to your right and to your left, and we'll keep going. Okay, very good. Easy, right? But this was not the brain exercise. Now, along with moving your eyes, you're also going to move your tongue to the opposite direction. So if your eyes move to the right, your tongue will move to the left. I hope I get this right in the first attempt that I do it in front of the camera. Okay, ready? Let's try. Okay, I obviously couldn't talk while doing that, but if you were not able to get it right, then you need to just keep practicing. Sometimes what tends to happen is your tongue moves in the same direction where your eyes move, so sometimes it happens like this. And this is much easier than actually moving your eyes in one direction and moving your tongue in the other. Okay, so that was exercise number 1. The second one that we're going to do is very simple with your hands. So first start to just open and close your hands. This should be much easier for you compared to the exercise with your eyes and your tongue. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to keep one palm open and one palm closed, and then we'll just keep alternating. Now, if you're able to do this very easily, you can increase the pace of it. If you're finding this complicated and if both your hands are opening at the same time, then you slow it down. Yeah, but this is a relatively easy exercise, just warming up your fingers for brain exercise number 3. 2. Okay, and relax. Okay, if you need to just massage your hand after that, because we're just not used to moving our fingers this much. The last one that we're going to do today involves your hands again. So you close your hands in a fist and let your fist point towards you. Okay, now once you come into this position, open the thumb of your right hand and the little finger of your left hand. And then we're just going to swap. So thumb and little finger, thumb and little finger. And you just keep going. Now, while you do this, try not to look at your fingers and see if you're able to do it.
Just repeat
Obviously,
that.
while you're doing this, sometimes what tends to happen is your thumb might also come up, or if you're moving your fingers, your little finger might also come up. So it's just important to understand which finger you're moving while you do this. Whoop, there you go. So thumb and little finger, thumb and little finger, thumb and little finger. Now this is great to do at any age. It's great for kids, great for adults, great for older adults to just keep your mind a little bit more sharp, your brain a little bit more active. So these were 3 exercises that we did. I'm just going to quickly recap. The first one was moving your eyes from side to side and then involving your tongue. Your tongue moved in one direction, your eyes moved in the other direction. Next one was with your hands, and then we started alternating, closing and opening, closing and opening. And the last one was with your thumb and your little finger, thumb and your little finger.
Did you all enjoy doing that?
Seeing it, yeah.
I could see all of you sticking your tongues out. This was the only time it was fun to do that, right? Anyway, I think what I wanted to establish through doing this is that, it really is important to do these exercises every day. It's stimulating your mind and it's very deliberate. So I would say, as you set aside time, because I do know a lot of you are so active physically and you do make a big effort to, to kind of exercise your bodies. Set aside those 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, we didn't take longer than that to do this, but it really does help to stimulate the mind and stimulate those cells. Okay, so everyone give me a quick thumbs up if you are going to commit to doing your exercises every day. Ooh, lovely. That's awesome. Well done, everybody.
Why is Veridiana having such a guilty laugh?
Because sometimes I feel, dear Dr. Odette.
Okay, can I add one more to this exercise since you said thumbs up?
Absolutely, yes. Go
Okay,
right
so
ahead.
if you're doing thumbs up with your right hand, you do peace with your left hand. Okay, and then you interchange. Peace with your right hand and thumbs up with your left hand. Stuff. Malcolm, we can't see your fingers. He's hiding
You're
them
doing
under
it
the
so
table.
well.
I don't know where I'm.
Whether
Okay.
you're all thumbs or whether you're all peace. So this
Yeah,
is
that's
actually,
fantastic. It looks so much
it's all these
easier
are
than it
brain
is.
gym. Yeah, they are brain gym exercises in as much as how she said we have 2 parts of our brain, the left and the right hemisphere. We have a connection between a big highway, the corpus callosum, which connects the two. And this is what we are trying to do. Stimulate the left and the right, signals from the left and the right. So both hemispheres get stimulated because each of them have different functions. So we're stimulating everything. Just like they say, when you brush your teeth with your right hand, next day try doing things with your left hand. It's basically to stimulate the dormant cells on that side. That's it. We can go on like this. Come on. Now after Maria, she has some more exciting things to tell you.
Thank you so much. I must say you did that so well. So we truly know that you're exercising your brain every day. I was struggling. I was honestly struggling. So I think I need to get started right away.
I can't hear you.
Sorry? Can you
I
not
can't
hear me?
hear you.
Who, me?
I can hear you, Maria.
Maria?
Yeah, can
Increase
you
the
all hear
volume.
me?
I
Mer,
can.
increase the volume on your phone.
I think maybe your volume, yeah, must be low. Everyone can hear me, right? Quick thumbs
Yep.
up if you can.
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, now I'm just going to play something for you all, just for you to enjoy watching. It's just 30 seconds. Okay, so here we go. Just let me know if you all can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
Are you a lawyer?
I am.
And I need a lawyer.
Do you have any money?
Some $12.
I see.
Anna, what are you doing?
I'm not going back, Dad.
What do you mean you're not?
I'm not going. Can you please help me?
Anna?
What's going on here?
If I go back to Romania, they'll force me to get married.
Anna, let's go.
1 second, sir. What do you mean they're going to force you to get married?
They will, like they did with my sister.
This is a family matter. Let go of me.
Mr. Viorka, your daughter is represented by counsel.
Sir, I'm sure you don't mean to make trouble.
Oh, but I do. You're a foreigner. Take your hand off the girl, or I'll get you declared a person of interest, which means you'll be locked up forever without so much as a trial. Don't think I kid you. This is the United States of America.
I'm about to call for the police.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but this one's urgent, Your Honor. Alan Shore representing... Is it Anya?
Anna Viorka.
Anna Viorka, petition for political asylum. Res ipsa doozy.
I don't even like him.
Like who, Anna?
The boy that I'm supposed
Okay, everybody. Just stay with that. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I hope you enjoyed that clip. On that note, I have a few questions. We're going to play Who Done It. All right. So if this is you and if you've done it, just say done it. All right. And if it wasn't you, just say, I think you all have heard the song, It Wasn't Me. Just say it wasn't me. All right. So I hope all of you put your mics on and you all can scream as loud as you can. All right. So let's play Who Done It. Who has walked into a room and forgotten why they've actually gone into that room?
Yeah, me.
Me.
Done it.
I done it.
Okay, who can't remember where you've kept the keys?
I've done it.
Me.
I've done it.
Awesome. I'm not hearing any. It wasn't me. Okay.
Wasn't me.
Oh, I'm not surprised there. Okay. Who has had a conversation with someone while your mind is constantly wrapped up in trying to remember their name?
Done it.
It wasn't me.
Oh, good.
Oh, very good. Okay. Who has watched a movie, loved the movie, can kind of remember the story, but just for the life of me, when it comes to recommending that movie to her or his friends, cannot remember its name?
Done it.
Not done it. Watched very
Done
few
it?
movies.
Watch few movies.
Okay. Who has hummed a tune and is feeling so happy because they love this song, but just can't remember the name of the song?
Done it.
Done it.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't
Wow,
me. I get the song.
Okay, I can safely say that I heard more done it's than it wasn't me. So
Correct.
on that note, I think we have to all call the doctor, right? So
Call the
here
doctor.
we go
Call the doctor.
with Dr. Odette and her Jog Your Memory workshop. So over to you, Dr. Odette. We really need your help, as you've seen.
I too will need some help in some areas. The doctor has to practice what they preach sometimes.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
good
actually, you
evening.
prefer to share, right? I'll stop sharing. Just one moment. Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you once again, Circle of Grey and Maria and the team, for keep on calling me every time. Now after all these exercises, I think the next workshop can be conducted by somebody who kept saying it wasn't me.
Wow.
I could hear it wasn't me more than once. So
Yes.
the next workshop will be conducted on memory will be conducted by that person.
Lucky.
Okay, so we're doing Jog Your Memory since we had done something like this before. So this is 2.0. Does everybody know that we have basic 5 senses?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have
And the sixth
hearing.
sense,
Yes, what is the 6th sense?
intuition.
Extrasensory
Yeah.
perception or intuition, yeah. The kind of gut feeling that we get. But
That we
basically, we have the basic 5 senses, which is hearing, sight, taste, touch, and olfactory. And I'm just giving you a capture here of the sensory memories. We also have sensory memories. An example of, say, olfactory, the smell memory will be, oh, the D'Souza's are having Reshad Bhangra again for lunch. Because you remember what frying Reshad Bhangra smells like. What about gustatory? You can say, oh, this is not salted. This is more tasting like pork vindaloo, cut small into small pieces because you remember how it tastes. So those are also memories. These are also memories.
Sorry, can I ask everyone to mute themselves while Dr. Odette presents? Yes. Go
Okay.
ahead, doctor.
Moving in. So what is memory? As you can see over here, it is part of our computer system of the brain. So we are taking in information through our senses, and the brain processes it, stores it, and we recall it many years later. So it's kind of the electronic holding place of the computer of our brain. How does this work? How does this information come? It comes through you via the 5 senses, basically. You see something, you hear something, you smell something, you touch something. So all this information comes in. If this information is not attended to, the biggest word here is, all the teachers will know, pay attention to what I am saying. I can see the teachers are smiling, because if there is no attention, all that information will not go into your working memory. If you don't like math and the teacher is teaching you math, it will never go in. So the teacher has to try and inculcate a liking for the subject for you to have attention. This is in school, but this course applies to anything. So that goes into your working memory, which is just a minute. So if you don't attend to it, it will go. So just as we were in school and they told us, you must rehearse, you must study. And this rehearsal, studying, putting it into your long-term memory, everything has to be systematic. If the information that comes in is not coming in an order, and it is going in a jumbled order into your long-term memory, so when you have to retrieve it, you will not be able to retrieve the right kind of information that has gone in. So it has to get processed, encoded, put into correct boxes in your memory bank of the brain. So this is what it is, types of memory. And like you see the brain, the boxes have to go into your long-term memory in proper order. Otherwise, you will not remember where you've kept the key, because you've not kept it in the same place that you're supposed to keep the key. So an example of short-term memory and long-term memory. There are various names, we don't have to worry about it. But let's take an example of declarative, the fact or an event. Can somebody tell me what happened in August of 2024 in Goa? You can unmute and answer, or put your hand up, or write in the chat, and then Maria would read it. Anything that comes to your mind of an event?
Together?
Yes, get together. And where was the get together?
Goa. At
Where in Goa?
At Betim.
My gosh.
Goa Betim.
Yes, but you are still trying to remember the place, I think. Never mind.
No, it's Terry's Betim, because I live in the next village, Nerul.
Great. So that is how you have your events and
association
associated with this. What about another fact? Who is the new president of the United States of America?
Donald Trump.
What do you know about Donald Trump? Have you met him?
That is a fool.
I haven't met him, but we have seen him.
Yes. So we have not met him. We've seen him, but that's a fact. and
We have
experience.
heard it.
Yes, we've heard
Seen
about
it, heard it.
Seen him and heard him. Very good. And then you don't want to hear him again, I think, no? Because also
We'll keep hearing him.
yes, we have no choice but to switch off. So this is generally about memory. But this forgetting is associated with memory. What goes in sometimes comes out. And this is another reminder as to why we get. See, the working memory has forgetting, long-term has forgetting. That is basically, if there is no attention in the working memory, you forget. If it is not encoded properly and put into proper order, you have a place for your car keys or whatever house keys should go there, then you have no problem finding them. But if they are put in any place, then you may not be able to find. So forgetting is also part of the repercussion of memory. A little nice to know, little out of syllabus of today's talk, but never mind. So we will hear that there is a person called Hermann Ebbinghaus. He was a psychologist, and memory was not labeled memory earlier. It was called perception and other things of cognition. But he was a gentleman, a psychologist, who started labeling it as memory. So now the unit test. Everybody ready? Now the slide that I'm going to show you, I will show you for about 10 seconds. Anybody knows who this little boy is?
Colin. Home Alone.
Yeah, one of the Home Alone.
Yeah, but what's his name? What's his name? The actor.
Evan? Something Evan?
Arnold something. No.
Maria, do you know his name? She's Googling.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay.
Colin.
This was a
Macaulay
very
Culkin.
typical picture in the movie. Yes. After he puts aftershave on his face. Okay, so 10 seconds. Pay attention to the next slide. Ready? No writing anything down, huh? And we move on. Why do we need memory? Why are we so worried about memory? What is it we can do without memory? No, it is very essential to all our lives. It gives us a framework which makes sense of the present or the future. It's important. It's very crucial for teaching and learning. If we didn't have that memory, we wouldn't have learned anything. It gives us a lot of joy, laugh, comforts us, creates a purpose. This is how we interact. And like when we are talking to somebody, remember that time, what fun we had when we went for the picnic or at the party, all the good times. We also remember the sad times. But
Sleeping, mommy.
by and large, we try and remember the good times and some events which are traumatic, we tend to suppress them. If memory is so important, why do we forget? We should not be forgetting because it's so important. So this slide will tell you what happens. Maybe the process is affected. You have something wrong with your brain. You've had a head injury, you've had a stroke, or there is some information that is not working over there, lack of blood supply or whatever. So your process is affected. Like I said, if the information doesn't interest you, it will not go into your memory. You're talking football, but I never play football, so it doesn't matter who has scored the goal and how many. But if it interests me, I will know exactly who the footballer, which team he's playing, or it just depends on various other things. So many more reasons. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep affects our lives totally. You're not really functioning on all cylinders when you don't have a good night's rest. Your body needs that for you to be recharged. Sometimes we're processing too much at a time. This is like systems overload. So much is going on that something is likely to slip your mind into what it is, because like you're packing in too much. We will have some tips towards the end of the slides, how you can help yourself to that. An extra busy day. You had an extra busy day and completely forgot that at 5 o'clock you had to 5:30, you had to log into the memory workshop. Stress, medication also can come in the way and affect your memory recalling. So there is normal forgetfulness and there is not normal. As we age, our systems are all going down. We are hearing less, we are seeing less. Touch has gone down, taste has gone down. So our sensory inputs are less. And besides, if we don't keep our brains and our connections between the cells in our, the system, in the nervous system, we tend to forget. But we don't have to worry about certain things. Forgetting names and all is quite a normal forgetfulness. But if you're having a conversation problem, if you're misplacing things, like you put your car keys in the fridge, or you put something else in the cupboard, or somewhere else, that is worrisome. So we know that your cognition, memory, mind, everything is interconnected. Hearing loss is one of these invisible handicaps because nobody can really see or know that you are hard of hearing. And once you are hard of hearing, you tend to be left out of conversation because you are not contributing to a conversation. And that leads to isolation and late life depression. And for that, you have Circle of Grey, and with all its workshops and all its activities that go on, and it helps us connect and take notice and be active. And we are grateful and are immensely thankful to Maria and team for keeping us on our toes always. Thank you. So like that, all of you are taking part now in more and more activities. Whether it's socializing, dancing, sitting by yourself, doing some puzzles, enjoying holidays, interacting with people other than old people. You must interact with the young also, because then you learn so much, stimulates you learning information with whatever there. And of course, never to forget work and prayer. So one needs to be physically active, because as you're physically active, you're walking, you're doing things, there is a good blood supply, and that blood supply also goes to the brain. The brain doesn't do skipping rope like that, but it is in a way how we have to stay mentally active, spend time with others. But we must also learn to be organized. If we are disorganized, generally, you're going to be very confused about a whole lot of stuff. Eat well, sleep well, take care of your medications for whatever health issues, and practice mindfulness. They say you need to learn to sit by yourself, enjoy your own company. There was somebody who had said, if you cannot enjoy your own company for more than 5 minutes, how do you expect somebody else to enjoy your company for the 5 minutes or more? So we need to be sitting by ourselves and, being mindful of what is going on. Yeah, of course, learning a new skill, a game, a language, music, very helpful. Some tips. How do you organize yourself? Some of you all may be doing it, some may not. Like we said, there is systems overload. So instead of putting everything in your mind, in your brain, in your whatever storage system there, write it down. You can have a to-do list. As soon as you remember, keep paper and pencil, write it down. And then when you go through it, you know that you're not going to forget stuff. So you make associations, like somebody may know it's the next village. I live here. It was in Beti and I live in the next village. Create mnemonics. We will go through that. Say it out loud. If you hear it, it helps better. Engage in active recall. What did I do? What was the exercises she showed? The 3 exercises. Think about it as soon as you finish the workshop and rehearse. So what are mnemonics? The teachers will know. These are memory aids for learning in school. You teach them spellings, how to learn spellings. I before E, except after C, especially when you're writing receive and whatever. When you're not sure whether it's an I or an E, you learn all these. And there are other ones that can show you association, chunking, very important for learning and trying to remember telephone numbers, name associations. So these are some of the tricks that you can help. So there are rhymes, acronyms also, a lot of them for studying in school. In medical college, we used to have a whole lot of them. There is one here itself, yeah. Even the bones and the order in the bones and the order of the muscles. We had a lot of these acronyms, and they're fun. She looks too pretty, try to catch her. There's the names of the bones of the wrist. Scaphoid, lunate, whatever. So it's so much fun to remember. Tip of the tongue, that is what Maria had told us. You know it, it's there, it will come out, but you just give it a time, then you try in your mind associating what was the first letter of it. No, it was a C, it has to come with a C, or it sounds like, whatever, and then it will come if it is stored correctly in your memory box. Okay, exam time. What were the 3 words?
Flower poppy now. Flower.
Okay, that's Burly.
Now.
Oh,
Anybody
well
else?
done, Burly.
Flower poppy
Anyone
now.
else?
3, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Anybody else remember the 3
Yeah,
words?
flower, poppy, and noun.
Very good. Now, what color was the font?
White.
What was the color of the font?
Green.
White. Yellowish, doctor.
Very good, Veridiana. Very good. Yellowish. Anything else you'll remember of the 3 words? Anything else?
Something green.
I've already put one
It
up.
was slanting, not in the same, not in a straight line.
Okay, what else?
One below the other.
Okay, what else?
Not one below, a bit nice way of putting
In
it.
that.
Nice
Further
way.
back, further.
Anything else? Technically, the Popeye should have been with a capital.
Capital P, yeah.
Okay, one more query. Anything you noticed in the title slide? I kept the title slide on for a while till I was talking. Maybe you all were paying attention to what I was saying and didn't. I kind of brought your attention also to a point in it. Priya, anything you noticed in the title slide?
Remember the words?
You mean anything unusual?
Yeah. There was a spelling error. Not really a spelling, but I'll show it to you now. See, there is no T here. For the
Belinda,
12th.
you would have got this.
Can you see? This has a TH and this has a T, and there are 2 dates, if anybody remembered that. Okay, not too bad. The title slide was not of importance. Okay. But very good, Veridiana, for remembering the color of the font.
Yeah.
Now use your paper and pencil. Paper, pencil, pen, whatever you all have. And you're going to use one of these memorization techniques that I spoke about earlier. You all want to go into that?
Yes,
please.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
If anyone needs to grab a pen and paper, we'll just give you a few seconds for those who just joined us.
Okay, so these are, like I said, association, chunking, visualization. When you're seeing something and you're seeing 2 things that are matching, or you can group them together. I'm only giving you this technique, the first one, and association. Or chaining also can help. When you're chaining means you're associating 2 things together. Okay? Ready? Yes. With your paper and pencil. Don't write anything now. Okay, don't write anything. I am going to give you 30 seconds. So you have to look at the next slide, 30 seconds. Please do not write anything down. Once the 30 seconds are over, I will give you time to write. Ready? Just show me a thumbs up at least so I will.
Yes.
Okay. Maria, you too have to do the test. Huh?
I want to.
You want to, but no, you do it. Never mind, you do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay, ready, steady, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, write it all down. When you all are done, just give me a thumbs up so I know that you all are done.
Hey, soft code रे बरोबर.
Auntie Jane, are you done? Have you finished writing? Or you're not writing? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Were there 10 pics?
No, one sec. Let's once everybody is done. Is everybody done? They're still writing. My God, this is like one
Still
final.
writing.
And you all should have a look at Maria. She's actually thinking. You can see the cogwheels moving in the brain. Dr.
I need
Deepali.
this workshop more than anyone else.
We're just writing what was there, right? What are people writing so much,
I
Maria?
have no idea. They're doing thesis on how it was done, I think. I don't know. Dr. Deepali, are you done?
I think maybe I misunderstood the question. Because I just finished it
No,
like
There were some pictures. You just had to write what the pictures were.
Oh, I was eyeing the pictures.
You were eyeing everybody bad. Your paying attention was going in some other direction to the gallery.
Yeah.
See, Miss Yvette also knows where you were looking. She's a teacher. She will know where everybody's looking and where are their eyes. How you say in school, eyes down to your own paper. Not that good. Okay, come on. How many pictures were there?
10.
11.
12.
11.
7.
I think 11.
11, 10, 11, 12. How many were there?
7.
9.
How many got
10,
9?
11. I think I counted
Who's
11.
maths
I
teacher
counted
here?
10
Please
or-
help. Maths teacher.
There is no question of
11.
math. 11. Very good, Burley.
11.
Okay, now Burley, you name one. You name only one. And all of y'all, if you have it, you tick mark it on your sheet. Name only one, Burley.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh, I missed
By
that.
the way, everything is connected with Circle of Grey.
No, I noticed that. Very well done,
Yes,
Dr.
yeah,
Ed.
yeah.
Everything
Same
is
here.
connected with Circle of Grey events.
That's right.
That
Yeah.
was
So
so
what is
clever.
popcorn? So what is
Which I missed.
popcorn?
Movies.
Movie
movie.
night. Yes,
Movie.
come on. Next person, Lucy, would you like to give us one name on your list?
You're on mute, Lucy.
Lucy, you're on mute.
Plants, there were some plants with a watering can.
Okay, but since Lucy has not attended event, she may not know what it was concerning, but that's fine. Yeah.
I
Come
can
on,
tell
please. Yeah, Malcolm.
you.
Malcolm.
Dandia.
Dandia, very good. Merle.
Yeah, plants in pots for gardening.
Gardening pots, very good. Auntie Jane. No, nothing. Who we are looking at, Malcolm? Or what?
Unmute, Jane.
But she's looking at Malcolm. Jen
Okay.
Rock, come on.
I'll give an answer for her then.
One second, Malcolm. Jen Rock.
Decoupage.
Decoupage. Which decoupage?
The bottle with the white and blue.
Yes.
Blue and white bottles and
Anybody
There were
else?
two decoupage.
Anybody? Correct.
two.
There were
One, they
two.
were doing it. And
Yes.
one, the finished product of 2.
Very
One
good.
of
Very
two.
good.
Odette, can I say something?
Please do.
Yeah, most of the things were in pairs.
Correct.
Yes, yes.
The knitting and the
Macrame.
needlework and the needlework, the dancing and the dancing,
The
the
macrame
bottle and
trees.
the bottle, the gardening and the gardening, and the angel was single.
No, the
No,
angel
angel and
had
Christmas tree.
macrame.
Ah, Christmas tree.
Hush. So the
Yeah.
tree.
Planets.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Planets.
The only thing was the planets. How many of
Knitting.
you all got all
Planets.
11? How many of you all got all 11?
I got
See,
10.
one
No,
was
not me.
Dandiya and one was Garba. One has the sticks, one didn't have the sticks. One
Yes.
is
Yes,
Garba,
proper
how you all did
dancing.
know? And one is with the sticks.
Correct.
So how many did you all get? One was how to do decoupage and one was the
Yes.
completed one.
This one, I got the one with the plants.
I
Now
got
tell
both.
us,
Only
can you
this
tell us
fellow.
who taught us macrame? Who taught us decoupage?
Sabrina.
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 Francis
And Francis
decoupage.
taught us the bottles.
Oh, yes,
Francis
Francis.
taught us the bottles.
Bottles.
Yeah. The bottles
Yeah,
And
thing.
to drink what
taught
was
us
in
the
the bottle.
And then what about the Dandiya and the Garba?
Dandiya
Hazel.
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 And then gardening?
Lena.
Lena was
Lena.
one of them, yes. And what were
Ian.
the planets? Planets?
Ian.
Yeah,
Very good.
Hazel's
Yes,
son.
Very good.
Hazel's son, Ian.
Hazel's son. And then the movie night was the
Maria.
Maria.
Okay, so how many got all 11?
No.
And how many
I
didn't
got
get
10.
even one? And how many didn't get even one? So you're not too bad, really. Come on, well done.
I forgot the
Give
initial.
everybody a hand, whoever won. Prize distribution will be in Dubai next year.
Oh, wow.
Well done,
Look
well
for-
done.
We
Dr.
can't
Dipali,
forget that.
Dr.
I got
Dipali is
3.
still writing and copying. What? How many did you get? No, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm thinking that I got 7 and I was like, I think that's it. I'm done. Like,
So just shows
that's
what
like 11.
shows what a stressful day you had. Yes, Malcolm. Now tell us what you wanted to tell us.
No, nothing. I got 3.
You got
That means
3.
I was
Excellent.
watching.
So you're going to sponsor the prize distribution.
Okay, no problem.
See you in Dubai.
Sure.
He's going to entertain everyone for the prize. He'll sing a song personally.
So, Maria, did you realize these were all things done in Circle of Grace?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
When you first saw it or later on?
No, immediately. It was so
Immediately
clever.
when we saw
When
the
the
dancing,
macrame-
we realized.
Macrame, the garba, and the
Yeah, and then
dandiya.
the space one, I mean, it couldn't have been random.
Yes.
That was so clever.
Yeah, that was right. So that's what I'm saying.
I
No,
saw
it makes interest you. You caught the dancing because, yeah, I took part in it, or I've attended the space or the gardening. Lucy has not attended, so she would have really had to think twice in how I'm going to remember all these events, right?
It really helped to make that association, though. It really helped when trying to remember. Even I was trying to
Yes.
think of the events that even though we had done them. Yeah.
For me to
Like-
find pictures also, I'm saying, oh, what else did we have? I wanted to make it 12, but I just couldn't find anything else to add to it. You know?
Storytelling,
like-
technology, so many.
Yeah, but
Exercise.
Magic show, the comedy show. Yeah.
maybe
So
because I
many.
didn't attend the
Breast
magic
cancer
show.
workshops. Remember?
Yes,
What
the art,
workshop?
the collage workshop.
Maybe because I
Shamika.
didn't attend them, they didn't,
No, but you did so well.
Drawing.
anyway. Well done, everybody.
It was
Well
enough
done,
for
doctor.
Yes.
So now
Yeah,
a few
well done,
tips.
doctor.
Thank you. So a few tips for dealing with forgetfulness. If you follow a routine, we won't have adult ADD, which is attention deficit disorder. What happens as an adult? You are saying, oh, I want to go and drink water. So on the way to the dining table or the kitchen to drink water, you will see something on the table. Oh my God, what is this doing here? You will pick it up and go to put it away. When you've gone to put it away, you see this cupboard is such a mess, you start settling the cupboard. In that, you find some clothes that you say, oh, this has to go. I have to get rid of this or give in for ironing. And then the whole day goes on. And then you realize that you've not drunk the water that you want to drink. So we need to follow a routine. We need to make to-do lists because it helps us declutter from our brain, all these things. Calendars, I know my dad used to always write everybody's birthdays. We've always had it. We, used to write it on a paper. So when we will look at it and, oh, this month has these people's birthdays. When we get the calendar, first thing you write on the calendar, everybody's birthdays, who is, date of birth, date of death, whether it is anniversary, whatever. So it's put there. So you look at the calendar and the day and say, it's not that it's in your head and then you're going to remember every day. No way. Put it there. So just like you sat your phone, glasses are the worst. You keep it somewhere, and to find your reading glasses or your glasses without your glasses, that is a task. It is absolutely a task. So we need to keep things in a fixed place, so then it's easy. Like Dad used to always say, like a blind person, you put your hand and it should be there because it's gone back into the same place. That's basically how we need to get a little organized in ourselves. Some people are excellent in working in a mess. Their work table at work and all will have the files one over the other, but you ask for something and then they will put their hand and they will take out exactly what they need. So each one has their own way of functioning, but by and large is this. Spend time with family, friends. Don't drink a lot of alcohol. They never said don't drink alcohol. They just said don't drink a lot because it kind of affects you here also. Sorry. So it's basically you use it or you lose it. So once you're using your brain in whatever way, these connections, the electrical connections in our brain are maintained. Otherwise, like what happened in lockdown, quarantine, all of us went into super susegad mode. And it became difficult to physically do other things like go get out and get ready and dress up and forget it now. We were so used to being in our in our little or nothing because you were assured nobody was going to ring the doorbell and come to your house. So you could be in your whatever clothes you want for the day. So that is something we should try and avoid and use our brains as much as we can. And so we create memories. That Circle of Gray tells us to have a memory box because this is what helps us and gives us joy in later lives. So the take
what is that memory box?
You can have a physical box if you want. You can have a physical box. But you can also have memories which are in your ear. Like how we used to have a photo album. Now, what happens is nowadays people don't have physical photographs. Everything is on the camera, is on the phone. Nobody prints out. So then the children also don't know who's who. So we tend to print out some. You make a kind of notice boards and they pin up. So then you teach the kid, who's who, the older generations in the family who have passed away. So you can have all this memory box and they can learn from it. And you show them older photographs. But nowadays, nobody has physical photographs. Nobody gets print out of physical photographs. Do you want to take a write down these things? Yeah, okay.
We've written.
Written? Okay, next. So basically your take-home messages, there is no age bar for learning new things. And every time you learn something, you're stimulating some dormant nerve cells there and getting them to work. And it's a privilege. Growing old is a privilege, which is denied to many. We are fortunate and blessed to have lived so many years and are being able to attend workshops like this and participate and use our minds. Oh, I've given you all homework. Please don't forget to do the homework. Any two people, names of any two people you have met. See, most of us have met online. And then finally, some of us met physically in August. So name any two that you met for the first time, whether it was in August or whether you've met anywhere else, from those whom you have met online. Write down the programs of Circle of Grey that you have attended in the last year. You'll have to jog your memory for that. Play any new board game. It's so much fun. What new things have you learned from COG? What have you learned? Anybody has learned anything from Circle of Grey?
You're on mute,
Malika,
buddy.
you're on mute.
Yeah, decoupage.
Decoupage. What about the macrame? Goodness
And
me.
macrame, yes. Okay.
Last year at about this time we were like using the dining table for everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
also
after you finish doing all this, report to Maria. Then Maria will give you your report card.
it's also nice to go online because Maria puts up something interesting, and so whether it's a song list or it's a little quiz, it is a way to jog your memory. So thank you, Maria, for that.
Yes.
Most welcome. You're most welcome.
All those that we took part in. And now the next quiz is going to be, what is the latest song sung by Malcolm?
Yeah, that's a lovely one. Name 5 songs that he's done.
Where is he? He's gone?
He's gone on a call, but he's coming back. He got a phone call.
Okay. So
But
name
he will
5
come back.
songs done by Malcolm. And most importantly, the costumes matching the song. How many hairstyles and how many? My cousin was
observations.
Yeah, my cousin Marisa from Goa, she said, my God, what costumes he has. And he will have hair of different colors and different length. And I said, yeah.
Amazing, really.
Interesting, amazing. True.
Yeah. So,
Can I act like him?
Of course.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so now we know I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Because when you have verbal input, your sensory input is verbal, you're only listening to what the teacher said, it's only 40% going in. But if you see the same word in the book, the text, and you're reading it, visual that goes in, it's 90%. These are small tricks and tips that help you study. So thank you very much once again for all of y'all and your patient listening and participation in the quiz.
Thanks, Dr. Odette.
Thank you so much, Dr. Odette. That was amazing.
Thank you, Dr. Odette.
Most welcome, most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Odette.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you very much, Doctor.
Most
Yes,
welcome. Hope you'll have fun.
Very useful.
Thank
you, Dr.
Really
Odette.
jogged our memories. Interesting.
I hope
We need to give
you'll
her,
have
send her a
fun.
lot of hearts and a lot of love. That was
I hope
really,
you
really
do,
special and so informative.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely, Burley. And the way
That's
you
for
put that
Dr.
across
Odette.
was so heartening. Yeah, I think it was
Thank you.
absolutely
Thanks for
amazing.
giving me the opportunity to share a little of my skills with everybody.
Very
No,
useful.
it was
Very useful.
It was really, really useful, so interesting, so interactive, and the way you brought out everything we did, was so absolutely lovely. Would anyone like to say a few words to Dr. Odette?
Yes, me.
The recap.
Here we go.
This is the absolute right time that Dr. Odette has taken on this wonderful topic, because we are exactly at the age where I forgot. So this is the correct time. She has done it, and we appreciate her for the wonderful slides that she has painstakingly taken to this, along with the backup team, of course, of Maria and team, without whom these things would not have been possible. According to me, Circle of Grey has given me an all-round development, an all-round show, and it has helped all of us react to one another well and with one another well. Thank you.
Very well. Very well. So
Thank
circle
you
of
so
grace
much. Thank you
is the
so
one.
much.
Thanks.
Well
Yes,
said.
well said.
Well said. Yeah, beautiful. So lovely. Really,
Yeah.
thank you, Dr. Odette. I mean, it was so, insightful even for me because I've always got a million things on my mind. And I think one of the most important things that you said is, organize your mind and practice mindfulness because otherwise mind fog can set in. And it's so important to do one thing at a time and to really focus on it. And I think as we grow older, like Merle rightly pointed out, now is the time that it's even reversible. So even if you
Correct.
do find that you're getting a lot of mind fog, as soon as you wake up in the morning, think of Dr. Odette and everything that she said here. Of course, blow her a kiss,
I
give
will
her a
be getting
blessing.
ECOMs the whole day then.
Yeah, possibly. But it's actually very, very important that you just remember to practice mindfulness, focus yourself, organize your thoughts, one thing at a time, and you will find respite. So, is that something we can all promise ourselves to do?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Very much.
Okay, lovely. On that note, I want to ask you all a few more questions. You all cannot escape. There are 3 papers coming up for your examination now. Okay. And the first question I want to ask, some of you may not know this because you may not have been there, but it doesn't matter because you'll at least get a sense of what we do and what we've done, and hopefully be more involved as we move ahead. But I want to ask you, we're having this workshop today, but the idea and the seed of this was planted a long time ago, at least quite a few weeks ago. Who can tell me when? When did this plan to have a memory workshop come up?
Maybe in August.
Who's that?
Merle.
Merle. When in August, Merle, and why?
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe when we all met
Met.
and we were all there, and then somebody must have said, "Let's have this," and
No,
the
no,
seed
no,
was
no.
sown.
It is when Maria
Dr.
was
Rose, you're
checking
very
with
close.
you. When Maria
Dr.
was
Odette,
checking,
you do the honors. Tell us.
Maria had her own game that day to check
Yes.
we knew what event of COG was
And
happening
each
on the
day.
beginning of the week.
Each
But
day
we
of
were
the
all
week.
actually we were all enjoying ourselves and our company, each other's company with the mocktails in our hand. The brain had switched off from all those technicalities. We were having fun. And then so Maria's decided, no, we need to get the brains a little oiled and worked up to remember things. Right,
Jogged a
Maria?
bit.
Jog.
Jogged.
Done.
Dog,
I think
the
full
dog.
marks to Dr. Odette. 100 marks, 100 on 100. Okay. Next question. All right. What activity on that day after that we realized I went, since nobody could remember, or very few of you could remember, I took you through every day of the week and what we do on Circle of Grey. All right. So let me see who can remember. Just put your hand up if you do. Okay. What do we do on Monday? What content do we put out on Monday? Jen.
Monday.
I can see everyone scratching their heads. Odette, I know that you know the answer. I'm going to come
I'm
to
not
you.
sure. I'm not sure. I'm just taking a guess.
Anyone else? Merle, come on. You're so active on the group. Burley? No?
Monday,
Okay,
Burley
okay,
is
Dr. Odette.
on Monday, Burley is busy with Magic Monday.
Monday.
Oh, right. That's true.
I
Okay,
think
we'll
you put
excuse you.
medical tips on Mondays.
Correct.
Yes,
We
Dr.
focus
Amit.
on the body on
Dr.
Monday,
Amit. He gives us.
and the posts are put up by none other than Dr. Dipali, where
Yes.
Dipu, you can tell us a little bit about what you do on Monday.
So it's basically we just take a topic and we just go through it over a period of 1 month or 2 months very slowly, like I try to keep it very simple. So last few months we were just talking about kidney, and next few months, I mean, we've yet to decide, but let's see what Maria decides for me. Maybe liver
The leg.
disease. Let's see.
We've done arthritis. We've done. Can anyone, now that she's told you, can anyone give me 2 or 3 topics that we've
Yes,
kind
back
of
pain.
addressed? Back pain, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then the neck.
So
Yes.
that will be ergonomics. You know, you can talk about the various causes of back pain, but ergonomics is something that one needs to focus. Posture. Ergonomics is how you sit, stand,
Yeah.
and your posture.
Nice. We could do that next, Deepu. Anyone else? Any other topic? We've done, I think, maybe in hundreds over the last 4 years. So come on, give me 3 topics. One is back
How
and
do
shoulder.
brain. Now
Brain.
you talk about the brain.
We talked about memory. We talked about dementia.
The fun part of the brain. What does the left brain do, and what does the right brain do? And
No, I misunderstand. Maria is saying what has already been done, or are you asking for what we want to do?
No, what we've done. The topics that we've already done.
Oh, done.
Topics we've already done.
So one is back and neck and shoulder pain. Anything else? Dipali said kidney.
We spoke on gardening, no, Maria?
Gardening,
No,
yes,
no, she's
but that
talking
comes on
about
a different
doctor.
day. So physical well-being, physical and mental well-being happens on Monday. And so I think all of you need to go back to the Facebook group and start looking at that content. Okay. It's very, very useful. Yeah. And it's also very useful. So we take a lot of trouble to take really important topics that you all are dealing with, balancing, Alzheimer's,
Avoiding
dementia,
falls.
memory. Sorry, Deepu, eyes.
Avoiding
teeth.
falls.
Avoiding falls. Also,
prevention.
lists that you should make, and put on your fridge. Things that you should remember, numbers that you should put out there. First aid, so many interesting and important topics. So please go and have a look. Okay, the next one is what do we do on Sunday? Miss Yvette, what would you have done if your class nobody put their hand up?
On a Sunday?
Sunday is a day of rest.
You're right.
Oh, extra
You're
homework?
right.
I don't
Sunday
think
is
I
a
did
day of
that.
rest. No, we do.
Maybe I'll do
So
notes,
Sunday,
write
since
notes,
it's a day of
lines,
rest, say that
write
again.
lines or something. I make you write 100 lines.
No,
Oh,
no.
I don't know. I've forgotten
I
all
think
those
we should
stuff.
do that based on what Dr. Odette said. Visual and writing, it'll get established. So it's Sunday, we actually are all about smiles. So we put out a post on Sunday Smiles. We put out, it's basically social life. So it's socialization. So whether it's smiling on Sunday or hobbies on Sunday or nostalgia on Sunday, that's what we do. And stories on Sunday. These are the 4 different things that we put out on Sunday. So hopefully when we have the next memory workshop, you will remember. Okay.
There will be a slide on that.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. What about Wednesday?
Event. Conversations.
Wednesday, yes,
Haven't been
conversations
regular.
event. What else?
Is it movies?
Movies is absolutely, yes. Movies and whatever other event.
I'm not
Mainly,
on
now we're
Facebook,
moving
so
it to
it is-
Tuesday, by the way. What content do we put out? No one?
I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know how to operate Facebook. My kids tell me I'll be a disaster on it, so I've put hands up.
Okay, so we have Tap Your Feet on Wednesday, karaoke,
Dancing.
music, all of that. Lots of musical games and those chain games that you all play. Thursday, anyone? I'll give you a clue. It has to do with the post Sophia puts up that Merle shares a lot on.
Art.
Art. Yeah, Merle puts up a lot of her art on Thursday. And then Friday, fun. So we put up a lot of games or funny things. So Friday is fun and funny. And finally, Saturday, Tech Talk. So Saturday is all tips on technology, on WhatsApp, your phones, little bits and bobs of how to, how to kind of navigate through today's technology. And Tuesday, travel with us on Tuesday. So we take you to different places on Tuesday. All right. So we've traveled quite a bit to all kinds of lovely places. On that note, please do not clap for yourselves. Okay.
No, you
We
can say well done
definitely
to the next person.
we definitely needed this workshop, and I hope to clap very hard for you next time. All right. So, okay. Now, don't run away just yet. I want to share, we shared something with you earlier, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about that. So, all of you, some of you came a little late. It doesn't matter if you did, just enjoy the fun. But there was a little clip of a video that I shared with you all, right? So I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was quite interesting. And it went back to what Dr. Odette said, that if you're paying attention and if something was interesting and it caught your attention, you will probably retain more of it. So let's see how many of you actually retained what we saw. Okay. What was the girl's name?
Anna.
Anya Bjork.
Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, the next question. Why did she need a lawyer?
She didn't want to
Because her
go
dad
back
wanted
to
to marry
Go
her
back to
at
get
an
married.
early age.
She would be married at 12, so to say.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Dr. Dipali, if you can ask the next question, it's on your phone.
Like her sister.
What was the guy she spoke to? What was his profession?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
First thing she asked him, are you a lawyer?
Yes,
Excellent.
yes,
Well
correct.
done.
He represented her, yeah.
Where was
Okay.
she from?
Romania.
Yeah.
Wow.
These guys are really
Fantastic.
good. I mean,
We knew
Really,
you
really
were
good.
going to ask us questions, so we paid attention to these important things. Like how in school you mark a
why is
star
Maria sharing this clip?
important
There's
to
no
very
connection.
important.
But you remember, even if you paid attention, you remember, and it goes to prove Dr. Odette's point. When you pay attention, you will remember.
No, there was little rehearsal. Oh, her name was this, not Anya, because it was, he had asked her like that, and then the surname, couldn't remember the surname. Then when she said which country, this is a question likely to happen. Sometimes in exam time you can preempt what your examiner is going to ask you, or you kind of in practicals. I used to always train my students in pracs. You have to kind of lead your examiner and leave him at the point of him to ask. So now, where is he from? Answer which you already know. So don't give all the answers. You just give 2 points and leave it there, and then they will say, "What about the third?" But you also know the third answer, so you're able to answer in a fiber and make the impression to your examiner.
And you know who the examiner is in daily life, right? And you know what the test is in daily life. It's just your everyday lives. So you're your own examiner. So you have to pay attention to the content.
In progress.
Okay. The next one. Yeah,
What
Dipali,
was
go
the
ahead.
social issue that what is the social issue being talked of in that clip?
Early marriage.
Child marriage.
Excellent.
Her sister was married.
Child marriage, yes.
Yes.
How did the lawyer get the father to back away?
He said he was
By saying that he was
representing her.
representing the child. He said he was representing her, no?
Said he would represent her, right, Maria?
Fantastic.
In US, you can't. There was something about
Asylum, no? He was seeking asylum for her.
asylum. Okay.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Next one.
Why was the girl worried that she would be married off?
Her elder
Like
sister
her
was already
sister,
married at that age, at a young age.
Older sister was married off.
Impressed, really impressed. Oh, wow.
And there was a guy because she said I don't even like him or something.
Like
So
him, my
she
God,
must have
look at that.
she must have not seen the fellow or known who they were going to marry her off to. She said,
Very
I think
good.
she said, no, I don't
Yes.
like
Yes,
him.
yes, yes.
I don't like him.
And the last question, what was the color of, what color hair did the father have?
Blonde. I'm just guessing.
Oh, I think it was
Brown,
gold.
brown
didn't
or
notice.
brown.
Brown.
Okay,
Brown.
all those who say brown, put your hand up.
Brown.
All those who say blonde, put your hand up.
Blonde.
All those who say black. All those who say pink. Pink. Or maybe, as
Maroon.
Veridiana pointed out earlier, yellow. That's as good as blonde too. No?
I can't
Okay,
recall
now
well.
all of you are wrong
Oh.
because he had no hair. He was bald.
See, we paid so much attention to the girl and the lawyer that we didn't look at that father's head.
Yeah.
It
But
was
I
of no
have to
interest.
say,
The father was of no interest to us.
He was going to take the girl.
absolutely. So on that note, I know I didn't clap for you all the previous round, but I think this time round you all need a standing ovation. Fantastic. Excellent job, everybody. On that note, I think we can all safely say we are on our way to training our brains to remember every little detail. We're not going to let you slide. Okay, we're going to have these more regularly because I do think that it's important for us to jog physically, yes, but also to jog our memory. Okay.
Okay.
So I hope you enjoyed this session. I want to thank each one of you for making it, and I hope you loved being here and you are going to train your brain. Like I said, I'm going to share the video of Rashmi doing those exercises. Please add the one that Dr. Odette also showed us, and try to do that regularly. Yeah, there she is, jogging your memory. And once again, I want to thank you, Dr. Odette, for doing this with us and for having such a wonderful presentation and making it so lighthearted and so exciting because we are all on our way to feeling better and not forgetting, right?
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
Yes, my dear.
On that note, thank you, everybody, and I hope you had a great time and a wonderful evening to all of you.
Thank you, Maria, for
Thank you.
organizing.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you for organizing. It will really help me.
Yes.
I'm sure it will help all of us.
Yes.
I
We are
do
happy to
hope
see
so.
another member in Lissy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I want to actually just very quickly spotlight a few new faces that we are seeing here. We're so happy to see all of you. Mary, I know you've come in for one other event. I can't spotlight you because your video there you are. I'm so happy to see you
Sorry, I
again.
have
This
to
is your
go.
second event.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Someone's knocked on the door. 1 second. Okay.
So, no problem. A warm welcome to the three of you, and we're so happy to have you on. Everyone, give them a big hand. We hope to see you more
Thank you very
regularly.
much. Yeah,
Lucy,
I'll try to be there. Yeah.
yes, yes. We'll make
You're
sure that most of the events are this time.
You're having quite some interesting, programs. So I will try my best to be there to attend them.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Lucy, are you
Thank
on the WhatsApp group or are you mainly on the Facebook group?
I'm only on the Facebook. I don't know how. I haven't seen any of these programs that you mentioned
Okay,
come
so
up on my. So I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. So I will keep looking for them. At least
yeah,
the
no, and if you
previous
if
ones.
you would like me to add you to the WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
then if you can share your number on the chat, I will make
Yeah.
sure to add you. Same for you, Millie's also here. There you are. I was looking for you. Millie, it's so nice to see you again. I think this is your
Yeah,
second event as well.
I'm sorry, but every time I forget the time.
Not anymore. Not after Dr. Odette's tips. Not
Yeah,
anymore.
somebody should give me a ring.
So
Where are
again,
your
just
grades?
to let you know, we have two main groups on WhatsApp. One is conversations where there's a lot of chitter chatter and a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. If that's what you like, I will add you to the conversations group. We also have another WhatsApp group which is just for the Circle of Grey Amigos, where I only put out the announcements so nothing gets lost. So if you prefer more quiet time, and you prefer to only be added on the Circle of Grey Amigos, you will always get all the events and announcements on there, along with a reminder just 5 or 10 minutes or the day before or on the day. So I always put reminders, one day before, the morning of the day, as well as an hour before. So, that should help you. Yeah. So,
Yes,
and we
yes,
don't put out anything else but the announcements.
that's
So,
good.
yeah. So,
What timing are there different timings each day, or do you have a fixed timing each day?
No,
most of the time
5:30.
it's at this time,
Yeah.
except for
5:30.
dance. Yeah. Most of the time it's either 5 or 5:30 in the evening, India time. Dance is normally in the morning, but otherwise almost all our events are at this time.
Morning meaning what time?
Morning at around 12 or 12:30 India time.
Yes, even that would be good.
Yes. So again, Millie, I see that Lucy has put her number in. If you would like to be part of the WhatsApp group, just send your number on
I,
um, on
I think
chat.
I'm already on it.
Okay, then that's great. That's
Yes.
great.
Please put
Okay.
me on the conversations group.
I will add you. I will add you, Miss Yvette,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, wonderful. And on that note, I want to thank everybody else, all our lovely amigos, our regular amigos who always, like I said, brighten up our screens with their beautiful smiles, special singing, and all your participation and your dancing. Big hand to all of you.
Thank you, Maria.
Malcolm has missed the exams.
Next year.
Sorry,
Oh,
I had to
he's
attend the call of Donald Trump.
oh wow.
Oh,
So
is he
you're
calling
also
you to
telling
join his cabinet?
stories like
Yes,
Donald
he's
Duck.
asking him.
said-
Yeah, joining
said
his
that-
entertainment in the entertainment
Entertainment minister.
John.
I told
I'm
told
so
him that
happy to see
they
Dr.
have
Odette.
they have a lot of supporters on the core group.
Oh,
That's what I told him.
told him. Oh, good.
Okay.
Malcolm is collecting funding for the prize distribution in Dubai.
Not yet, but I will
Not
do
yet.
so.
Yeah.
Malcolm, you'll be very
Time to
happy to
cha
know
cha
that
cha.
you are the subject of one of the questions.
Oh,
So, hopefully, Dr. Odette has given everyone an exam, and you are the subject of one of the questions. So, if anyone tries to cheat and ask you for the answers, please do not oblige.
I'll try. I'll try. The only
He said,
I'm the only man out here at the moment.
You
Nani, did
say,
you just say what is the question?
Maria, you said this is recorded. So is it
Yes.
possible I could see it somewhere?
Yes, absolutely. So that's another thing that I always do. I record the sessions and I always post it on the conversations group. And if all of you click on YouTube, you can subscribe to it as and when you'll see all our events and every single event that we've had. You can watch it, rewatch it, just be entertained, learn whatever we put. So when you're free, it's like watching the TV. Okay.
And this comes on Facebook or WhatsApp?
Yeah, WhatsApp and Facebook. I always do both.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Not at all. Anyway,
where
thank you.
Millie? Where is Millie based and Lucy? Where are they based?
Who? I am from Bombay,
Ah, okay.
Maharashtra.
India timing. It's India timing. It's okay.
India
I'm happy
timing.
to see,
And
I'm very happy to see Dr. Odette.
Oh, okay.
how lovely.
Likewise.
Yeah.
And I think Lucy is in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Quite
from
late.
Perth.
Midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
Midnight
That's
for
why
her.
she signed off. Anyway,
Right.
have a
Okay,
lovely
everybody.
evening, all of you. Bye-bye.
Doctor,
Bye. Bye.
I
See
wish
you.
I
Bye.
could see
See you
Dr.
again
Prem.
soon. Thank you so much for making it.
Most
Bye-bye.
My pleasure.
Thanks a lot. Sorry I had to leave in the middle. Excuse
No
me.
problem.
No, talking to
problem.
Donald Trump, yeah, we understand.
Yes.
After all, we'll be in the also joining you in the entertainment committee since you are going to
Bye,
be there.
Jane. So nice to see you, Jane. So happy you could join.
I'm so happy to see you, Maria, and see all of you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thanks a lot
Viviana,
for
Fatima,
organizing,
Lorraine.
Maria.
Bye.
Most welcome, most welcome. Bye,
You're
Millie,
bringing a lot of
Miss
change.
Odette,
Diana, don't
our
walk
sweet
at
Yeah.
girly.
Bye,
Bye
Odette.
bye. Thank you,
Adios,
Dr. Odette.
amigos.
most welcome.
Bye,
Adios.
Maria.
Mwah.
Thank you,
Doctor.
Maria.
Adios,
Dr.
amigos.
Odette.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Yes.
See you.
Adios.
Bye,
Bye.
Roseanne.
Bye.
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 Bye. God bless.
God bless. Adios, amigos. Bye.
Adios, amigos. Till the next time.
Till we meet again.
Till
God
sure.
bless.